Just now, I snuggled into my suitcase, so we've just got tiny amounts of them. I had to tell a few lies coming past immigration, but I've got one bottle of Tactical Nuclear Penguin. Tactical Nuclear Penguin is a 32% stout. We aged it for 8 months in an Islay Scottish whisky cask. Islay whiskies are famously very peaty, smoky, demonic. It's kind of wooden hospitals, burning pirate ships. I mean, a lot of cool flavours in there. We then chucked it into a Speyside cask for 10 months. Speyside's a much kind of lighter, sweeter whiskey. Kind of introduces some toasted marshmallows, some vanilla. After that, we then put on penguin suits. We got our dog in a penguin suit, and we took the beer to a local ice cream factory where we took it down to minus 20 degrees Celsius. I don't know what that is in the US system, but it's kind of Eskimo, penguin, polar bear, it's cold. And the water freezes at a higher temperature than the alcohol does, so we were able to take away the ice, and each time we did that, we're kind of concentrating the flavours, concentrating the aromas, and turning up the volume of the ABV. So it's a 32% imperial stout, and you should almost enjoy it the same way you would drink a kind of good whiskey or a good bourbon and kind of get into that mindset with it. Shortly after we had the beer at 32%, there was a German company which released a 40% beer, so we're a couple of young guys, we thought we'd have some fun, and hence we had a 41% beer called Sink the Bismarck. And there's also a video on our website. It involves myself and Martin and lederhosen and all kind of funny things, and we had a bit of fun with it. But Sink the Bismarck is a 41% IPA, and we wanted to make an IPA that had the same strength as a whiskey. So up in the northeast of Scotland, we're kind of under the shadow of the whiskey industry. IPA is our favourite style, so we wanted to make something that was insanely hoppy, had the kind of caramel, kind of biscuity malt sweetness of an IPA, and a kind of avalanche of bitterness and loads of hops at the end, but the same ABV as a whiskey. So that one's Sink the Bismarck. If you see the bottles as well, they actually come in down paper bags with hand-drawn penguins on them, and it's just a play on the fact that a lot of people in Scotland and park benches drink kind of god-awful beers out of down paper bags, so we thought we'd make a kind of 32% beer and put it into down paper bags. And just before we taste the beers, if you guys can taste the beers that's on here as well, I'm happy to answer any questions about the beers and their companies. But just thanks so much for your time. Without people like you tasting the beers, getting excited about the beers, we wouldn't have a business at all. So just awesome to be able to come here and kind of share the beers and tell you a bit about what we do in Scotland. We've got loads of videos.
Thank you.
Stuff on our website, so it's a good place to go to find out more about our company. So I hope you enjoyed the strong beers, and have a nice evening, guys. Thank you.